Hello, everyone. Okay, moving along in the new year. Happy New Year to those who may have not seen my video last time. But I wanted to talk a little bit because we're in January and we're in the beginning of the new year. I want to talk about something that I do once in a while, and certainly it makes sense to do it in the beginning of the year, in the first month of the year, to kind of set the tone. I want you to try to think about what are the things that you would like to have happen this year. You don't have to get into every detail yet, because I think you've already read that you should wait till January 22nd because Mercury's retrograde till the 18th, and then just a few days later we have the first new moon and also Chinese New Year, which is the year of the water rabbit. So it should be a more gentler year. And so one of the things I do is, once I get clear about what I want, different areas of your life, go out and buy a flower pot if you don't have it, like a medium-sized flower pot. And you want to do it ahead of the 22nd. Once you do that, get some soil and get some toothpicks and get some little, either those little post-it notes or something that you can just put the toothpick in and through, and write on there what you want. You know, I want to be healthier in 2023. And then you don't have to get into all the details. I want a relationship, a partner in 2023, the different things. And what you do is you get some seeds, any kind, it doesn't matter. And as you're getting ready to plant, you take a few seeds, you put them to your heart, you think about, I want that perfect relationship for me, whatever's perfect for me. And you hold them to your heart. And then you hold them out here and you blow your breath on it. Because breath is the most sacred thing, and it's the closest thing to you. It has your DNA, your signature, all of that. You can even put it in your mouth to get your DNA on it. I've done that when I've planted things outside. I take a couple seeds, I put them in my mouth, I put my vibration on it, hold it to the heart, plant them. And whatever ones you're planting, if I have the flower pot and I'm planting it, I'm thinking about, I want that perfect relationship for me, as I'm patting the soil down and all of that. Then I take it and write perfect relationship for 2023, and I stick the toothpick through and I stick it right in where those seeds are. And then I do it for, you know, maybe 4 or 5 areas of your life, depending on how much room you have in there. And you want to care for this. You want to water it. You want to see it grow. And as it grows, you want to see which one's growing. Like if the rest aren't doing anything and they're dormant, and the relationship one has grown this much, you know that's what's going to sprout up for you. Okay? It's just another extension of doing some ritual to try to get, you know, your attention on what you really want. And that's a great way to do things. That's simple, and I love ritual. You can do that, or you can do it any way you choose to. Journal about it, whatever. But this is a fun way to see, you know, what's moving, what is going to open up. Okay? So this week has been a little bit challenging. I don't know if you've been feeling that way. This whole thing with the way timing is, it's like things have gotten crazy with the timing of things. It feels like everything is just flying by. And, you know, it's like, wow, I was just there and now we're here. We're over Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah and all of that. And then here we are in the new year, past New Year's. And of course, sometimes when you're in a retrograde, and several of the planets are, you feel like nothing's moving. But for some reason, this retrograde feels like things are still moving. So you just want to take your time to get clear, have a little more time to look back, what needs your attention in your life, and what do you have to clear up in order to bring in what you really want. Okay, so I think we're going to start with, Archangel Metatron. And this is by Amanda Ellis. So we're going to start with pulling one of those. I don't have a couch here because my dear friend is here from Scotland and she's working on the other side of my house where I normally do things. So we're doing it here. What is up and coming for this new week coming up? Oh, so this is orange, connection and attunement. Boy, I wish I could do those perfect postures with yoga. Look at how beautiful. And I love the color on here. So as I look at this, this is, wow, that orange that's coming down just feels like it's filling this person's soul, and how straight and focused they are. So let's see what this card says. Pulling this card is asking you to listen to Metatron's voice speaking directly to you here. Can you feel me? Can you feel my joy? Can you feel my majesty? And can you feel me all around you in the simplest and most complex things? I am Archangel Metatron. I am not a stranger to any of you. I have been around each of you since your moment of birth and will be with you in this life till your moment of passing to whence you came. And yes, I am with you in the void between lifetimes as well. I am light, I am color. I am universal power, love, wisdom, and illumination. You ask, how can you reach me? There is no mystery, no complexity. It is about reaching up while you are fully grounded and present, and I will be there. So there he is, reaching his arms up, trying to bring heaven to earth. Many of you are not aware that it is I that held you through the difficult days, who pushed you to evolve and change. Sometimes you have doubted me and felt me absent, but I have always been there. Through the good times, through the hard times, I am always there with you. At times when you can't feel me, connect via my stream of orange flame and ask. It flows down to anyone who asks for it, and it tunes and connects you to me. I am already within you, and the orange light reminds you of that. It is part of you, and it nourishes at all levels your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Orange is a vibrant light made of red tones of fire, passion, and raw energy, action, and life force. What was the blog? Action. Yet it also contains the yellow and golds of joy, fun, sunshine, alchemy, and wisdom. Orange is the color of enlightenment in the ascension journey. To be surrounded by its vibration smooths your path, ignites your spiritual power, and illuminates your light. Hold your arms up to receive my light. Let it flow down your hands and arms, harnessing your healing ability and gifts. Let it flow into your throat so you speak with a spiritual voice of strength and truth. And allow the orange light to stream through you, a limitless supply. You don't need to cocoon yourself in my orange light. It is, like me, a dynamic, active energy that wants to move, create, heal, and produce results. It is always there as I am, reminding you of your true self that can and already has moved mountains and can do it again. Hold this card close to you when you wish to strengthen your connection to Archangel Michael and feel him close around you. So, hold on. So we've got this card here, and they're saying, hold it to you. So let's imagine that I'm doing it for all of you, holding it over my heart, raising my arm up, and ask for Archangel Metatron to bring that orange light down. And it's funny because in the hallway here it looks orange. It's not, but because of the way the light is reflecting off another light, it looks that way. So we're going to make whatever our wish is and know it's going to happen. Starseed by Rebecca Campbell. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Well, isn't that the truth? Your life is a canvas that we paint by every decision we make, by everything we do along the way. We are just moving through, making our free will decisions and moving forward. Last one. You're the artist of your own life, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. Your present moment, is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. We know that, right? Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for the future? What are you being called to create? Reconnect with your manifesting power and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start, and no experience is required. All you need is an open heart and mind and consistent action. Look at, isn't it so funny that matches the blog today? If you're not sure what you'd like to create, start instead with the feeling of deep gratitude for all that's good in your life right now. State out loud what you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life, and one thing will be certain: you'll find yourself attracting more and more good experiences in your world. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas, and the picture is completely up to you. Color it with your thoughts and feelings. Create the life that you most long to live. You may also be called to be more creative in your everyday life. What have you been called to create, and how can you express yourself more creatively? What are you being called to create in your life right now? So it all goes together. Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. I happen to like her cards. The Age of Light. You've been in training for this for lifetimes. Reminds me of somebody that comes down from another planet in a pyramid of light and is ready. It's like, okay, I got my instructions. I know why I'm here. Let's move forward. Okay, so excuse me 1 second. Sorry, I'm videotaping. I'll give you a call. Sorry about that. We had some company coming in. So what this is about is, taking your downloads, your instructions, and all of that, and then being in a place of getting ready to move forward with your soul's work. So we're going to look at that. Or you can sit. Okay. Why can I never read these? Oh. Hold on, I'm sorry. The Age of Light. Oh, no wonder. The things were so small I couldn't read them. Here we go. Okay. It says, mystics and sages throughout the ages have been predicted this period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. There is no mistake that you are supposed to be here at this time of great change. If you ever felt unprepared or daunted by the path that is calling you, know this: you've been training for this for lifetimes. You're way more important than the days that have breathed through you in this life. You're also all of the lifetimes that came before. All of these experiences have polished your soul into the most magnificent expression that it is now in your authentic self. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul is 1,000,000 times more intricate, I can't say it, okay. of all the people you have been with, it says, you came in with a clear soul plan. You came in with wisdom beyond your years. This is part of you that longs to be seen. This is the part of you that is ready to step forward, that is ready to emerge. This is not the lifetime to stay hidden, but to step forward and birth, be seen and rise. So again, it says, hold this card to your heart. So I'm going to do it for everybody. Imagine it's happening for all of us, and say, I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I have already received throughout all of my lifetimes. I am ready to embody them all now without hesitation and without fear. I have been training for this for lifetimes. And I know it really does feel like that for any of you that have been on the path for a long time. By the way, I'm going to put in a little plug here that I'm going to be starting to do in my monthly group that happens the first Monday of every month. I am going to start moving through, going back to their basics for me. They may not be for you, but Spirit asked me to teach going all the way back to what happened to the earth, all of this in terms of looking at the other times it's fallen apart, what's happening, what's the truth, how we move with consciousness, what we do to shift things. So I'm going to be doing that once a month, and we're going to start at the baseline and keep learning and growing and moving till we all are awakened with the information that we need. It's funny, I've been teaching for years and years and years, and Spirit said, you need to step this up, because I take for granted sometimes that people know certain things, and then I see the looks on people's faces. There's no shame or anything in it. It's just we need to go back and explain everything that's happened and why we're really here and where we're growing as a collective. So I will be doing that starting next Monday. I don't have the date in front of me, but next Monday at 6 o'clock at my home. And we'll be starting from scratch, and we'll be really moving through it. And I'm really excited about that because it's time. There's a lot of people that are awake at different layers and levels, and it's really time to give the information. If it doesn't feel right to you, you don't have to hold on to it. And if it does, keep moving with it. All right, and our last one is from the Light Worker Oracle by Alana Fairchild. What does everybody need to know for the next week? Past life activation. So that's interesting. It's really beautiful. And so we have this beautiful heart shape where the dove is coming down as if, as if it's feeding her. And this beautiful colors of the rainbow are going into her as she has her arms open. And so there's different pictures of different civilizations in here. So remembering that all of that we can access ourselves. Many, many, many of us, as the earth had its fall from grace 15,000 years ago, the first time, and what happened on the earth and how it happened is what we're going to be talking about, because history repeats itself. Not that we're destroying the earth now, we're rebuilding. And so you're going to be able to go back to some of these civilizations when you were in really mystical or strong civilizations where you were learning and had all kinds of tools and everything. You're able to bring this in and pull them forward because they're still inside of you. I'm going to give you another look at that. It's so beautiful. Okay. I love her cards, but the meanings go on and on and on. All right. It says, you have talents within that have been developed through many sacred life experiences. You have had many lifetimes already, even if you don't recall them, helping to evolve and grow into loving beings that you are today. Your desire to grow in consciousness and spiritual peace to assist the divine plan unfolding throughout the universe is heard and supported by the spiritual worlds in all ways. To this end, past life material is being activated now for your benefit and the greater good. Thank you. So it says your soul has a history of lifetimes through which it has learned to be wise and developed certain talents. You have learned lessons and acquired skills and abilities. Sometimes these were mastered through very challenging circumstances. And we're going to talk about some of these civilizations and why they fell and what was happening. You might feel you are obtaining mastery in certain areas again in this lifetime, again through challenging circumstances. The soul can certainly develop through joy, love, and happiness, but often it is through an experience of conquering a challenge that the real gems are won for the crown of the soul. The oracle of past life activations comes to you when a power in you developed in a past life would be useful for you right now. Perhaps the talent or ability will become the seed of a spiritual vocation for you, a skill that expands your career or brings you spiritual light and joy. The ability that surfaces from the depths of your soul will be whatever is of your greatest benefit to you now. And that's why we've gathered, right? We have all these people that have chosen to be here to help the earth make her shift, as all of us make our shift. And we need to pull all of our strengths. It's just like in this world, right? On the physical level, we all have different strengths. Some people love to cook. Some people are good nurses. Other people love to write, right? We all have different things. Well, just like that, we have our healing abilities, or excuse me, our intuitive abilities, or whatever from other times. So it says, perhaps your gift was challenging to a community in a past life, whereas now it would be more readily accepted because that community has matured spiritually over time. And you may not know this, but as soul families stick together over and over again. So you might meet people in your life that you're like, oh my God, this was wonderful, all of that. Perhaps you have matured and now will value your gift and be open to divine guidance to show you how to use it for the greatest good in this lifetime. Because in other lifetimes, our egos got so involved, different councils we had, and people thought they were better than others, and, power issues and all of that. That's one of the reasons Atlantis went down. Okay. The gift you are receiving is worthwhile as you cleanse the memories, beliefs, or programs that once caused you to subconsciously protect by hiding your talents. You will grow strong enough to process the pain and stand in the truth of your reclaimed gifts. If you have been considering a new line of work, feeling like you'd like to explore or express different talents, or have the urge to develop an interest and transform it into a vocation, you are very, very likely already feeling the stirrings of your past life activations that are now taking place for you. Trust the changes you feel. A part of your divine inheritance is being restored to you. Ooh, I love that. Divine inheritance. So it's our right to claim it. So there you are. Lots to think about. I hope some of you join me. I am going to start putting this on Zoom, the once a month piece, and allowing people to really grow and open up and all of that. All right. Namaste this week. Peace.